Prescott back in action, and he'll be shining in primetime. Stephen A., listen to this. The Cowboys, they've got 6 primetime games. So after their Week 10 bye, they enter a tough stretch with short rest. The Cowboys will host the Eagles in Week 12, followed by a home matchup against the Chiefs on Thanksgiving Day. My goodness, and wrapping up a 3-game stretch in 13 days with a visit to the Detroit Lions. Wow, that is a tough second half, Stephen A.
Molly.
What?
Did Jerry Jones buy Stephen A's suit today?
You're right.
Did
wow.
he?
Does look
I'm just now noticing
like
this.
that.
Good.
Wow.
Look like Jerry.
You are really repping the star.
What are you?
You are repping the star today on the show.
Are you Stephen
so
A. Smith
excited,
or
Jack
Stephen
Wow.
Jones Jr.?
Bro, I literally came into the studio. I'm talking about the Knicks. I got the Knicks on my mind. And I swear to you, it wasn't until 30 seconds ago when Ryan Clark looked at me and said, "You have on cowboy colors." I was like, oh, my God. I didn't know. I didn't know, man.
You probably,
it wasn't intentional, man.
You probably jinxing the Knicks right now, dressed up like that. Because what do you always say?
Don't do that.
What do you always say?
See.
What can happen?
What can't go wrong?
What can go wrong?
Will go
wrong with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's only applicable to the Dallas
What
Cowboys.
about the Knicks
That's only
now?
applicable to the Dallas Cowboys. Because we're not a delusional, nauseating, disgusting fan base. So that doesn't apply to us. That only applies
totally
to the
disagree.
Cowboys. Oh, please. We are very much realists. Okay, we haven't won the title since 1973. So we know how often we've stunk. We are aware. We don't sit up there going, we're going to win this NBA championship next year, right?
Stephen
We
A.,
don't do that.
Every time y'all win a playoff game or playoff series,
hype.
what happened with your phone? It start on the wall. And then it'd be like this. Ah!
Well, that's what
Every single time.
That was notice I haven't done that this
That was a
series.
good
But you know what?
Very nervous.
But you know what? You know how I know Ryan is true? Because I live with a Knicks fan. And she is obnoxious. She has been beyond obnoxious.
She's Knicks and
That's why your wife is so
Cowboys.
wonderful.
You see what I'm
She's
dealing
Knicks
with?
and Cowboys?
She's Knicks and Cowboys.
No. What about what
Knicks
she's
and Cowboys.
dealing with? You understand what I'm saying? You and you, Mr.
But see, I'm not flagrant with my Lakers, anything like
She's
that.
actually
She is
a
obnoxious.
habitual loser outside of marriage. outside of marriage and raising beautiful children and being an awesome grandmother, she's a habitual loser.
Yeah.
Hold on, you won though.
Huh?
You won championship.
I won. Yeah, I won. I got rings in it. She don't have the. She got the most important ring. No. See, I caught myself.
She got the ring that counts.
Yeah, that's right. She got the most important ring.
stop being
See, I
messy.
caught myself, Molly.
Don't do that.
Let me stop being messy.
Happy home. Stop messing with a happy home. Let's go, Mom.
Oh, my gosh. Is Dallas a legit threat to win the NFC East, RC?
No.
Thank you.
No, but Dallas is a team that right now, when you look at their roster construction, will be competing to be in the playoffs. It's all about the way this team starts the season. Brian Schottenheimer has said, okay, I'm trying to change the culture. And by changing the culture, I'm going to put Micah Parsons, who is the most talented player on this team, with Dak Prescott, who's the most respected player on this team. Now, what are you going to do with George Pickens? Where will George Pickens fit into that locker room? Because we know on the field he's going to produce. We know on the field he's going to get one-on-ones. On the field, he brings something to Dallas that they do not have in that structure, in that skill room, in those skill options until you bring him in. Defensively, how do you shore up the back end? What are you going to do to stop the run? This team has an opportunity to compete, but must we forget Philadelphia in this division?
Right.
The Washington Commanders are in this division. This is going to be a tough division to win, but I do believe the Cowboys have a chance to compete to be a playoff team.
I will say this. A lot of this depends on Dak Prescott playing 17 games. Yep. When Dak Prescott plays 17 games, you can almost book the Cowboys for a minimum 9 wins.
Yeah.
9 wins. And that's just, you can give me the scur on your face and all that. But when Dak Prescott plays, he usually wins in the regular season. Book him for at minimum 9 games. Okay, 9 games. Now, they have other factors to worry about. They need to run the ball better. They got to stop the run. But I think the Cowboys are closer to the Commanders than they are to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
I think that's where, when we look at the Cowboys, look at them against the Washington Commanders.
So what you're saying is they'll be battling for second place within the division.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say third. I say not second. I say third. Because
So they're New York Giant-ish to you?
Well,
Giants-
So are you saying they're closer to the Giants than the Commanders?
no. What I'm saying is they come in the third place in the NFC East. All right, and as a result, I mean, are y'all pulling?
Are you putting any respect on Dak Prescott's name?
I was getting ready to ask. I was going to there next because I want to ask you, RC. I want to make sure I'm clear. You sure you got that right? Where Dak Prescott's the most respected Cowboy? I mean, do people respect the dude that you know ain't gonna show up after January? I mean, I'm just asking. You said it. I'm just taking your words. As a fair question. I think it's a very, very fair question.
You're twisting my words now.
I'm asking a question.
Yes. The way that Dak Prescott leads, the way that Dak Prescott approaches his
Significant locker room guys got fed up with Pickens' antics and quickly got turned off by him for multiple reasons. Some felt it would be counterproductive to keep him around, even with his unique talent. They felt the locker room could turn toxic. Not many teams were interested in trading for Pickens, making it difficult for the Steelers to get market value. The Steelers wouldn't have traded him for anything less than a third-round pick, something that wasn't offered until after the draft. Not many were broken up within the organization about Pickens got traded. Pickens went off on IG. They're the cheapest organization. Ain't no stacking year after year. They're going to let them ends go too as soon as it's time. Do you? Do you like Pickens throwing more gas on the fire?
Yeah, throw it. Long.
I would have just let it go. I just let it go,
Hey,
Ocho.
listen. They got reports coming out about him. Let him throw some gas on the fire right back. All you got to do is show up.
But
That's
Ocho,
it.
let me.
Just show up to
Ocho,
see if you can prove everybody
Ocho.
wrong.
You're not surprised by this. You know this. You've been in the locker room. We're not people that didn't play the
Right.
game, that was in locker rooms. We know what's being
Right.
said. That's why I feel very comfortable when I'm saying certain things. And people ask me how I know, because I was in a locker room. And I know, you know human behavior,
Yeah.
Ocho. You know human behavior. Oh, Joe, it's just like basketball. You know the guys like, boy, I sure wish they get your ass up out of here. Woo. Man, you bad for morale, man. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing going on over there anyway. So, hey,
Sometimes you just look, Ocho, just take the high
Yeah.
road and keep
yeah,
it
you're
moving.
right. You're right.
You
Yeah,
keep
you
it
know,
moving.
somebody slap you, turn the other cheek. Okay, cool.
Nah, look. But I know